Good morning. This is Rebecca Spalding. Today I'm going to be doing my August week 1 activation from The Worshipping Bride. And the chapter I'm doing is Unacceptable Worship. I'll be doing an activation associated with this chapter. And in this chapter, Will Bozeman wrote, "Human beings are instinctively religious. Rejection of the true God does not lead to the worship of nothing. Rather, it leads to the worship of everything false. Idolatry itself results in the downward spiral of sin. There are many false gods that we have in our lives that keep us away from the true worship of our true Elohim. Are we to be united in error or to be divided in truth? In these last days, we are all called to be repairers of the breach, as it says in Isaiah 58:12. And they that be shall be of thee, shall build the old waste place. They shall raise up the foundations of many generations. And thou shalt be called the repairer of the breach, the restorer of paths to dwell in." What are these paths? We read in Jeremiah 6, "Thus saith Yahuwah, stand ye in the ways, and see, and ask for the old paths, wherein is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein." We know from past history that, as it says in Ezekiel, "I gave them the beautiful things of my law, but they counted them as a strange thing." And the word for law there is actually Torah. So the Torah had given us some beautiful things and beautiful light, but the children of Israel refused to walk in them, and we saw the results of what happened to them. Then this path we read in Jeremiah 6, "Hear, O earth, behold, I will bring evil upon this people, even the fruit of their thoughts, because they have not hearkened unto my words, nor to my law," which in Hebrew is Torah, "but rejected it." In this activation, we will be doing a simulation of unshackling ourselves from false worship as we learn to walk in truth. We will have as a starting point with a wide opening path, either with tape on the floor or a roped off area with a wide opening. At the beginning of the opening, I wanted to have each participant put on a backpack containing rocks with names that represent false gods, false worship, false teachings. One of the names could be gold, and another name silver, beautiful clothes, addictions, self-worship, names of movie stars, expensive houses, Easter eggs even, and Christmas trees, things that we all get caught up in, putting them ahead of true worship of our Elohim. There will also be a set of scriptures in each of the backpacks. As the participants put on the backpack and try to walk forward toward eternal life, they will start to realize they are carrying a heavy load that needs to be eliminated. There will be other participants along the path that are acting as angels. And as the participant is trying to move forward, one of the angels will call out a name that's on one of the rocks. So the participant will get to take out that rock. And for every rock that he takes out, he gets to take 5 steps forward. And let's see. So going forward, the path is starting to get narrower and narrower, more and more narrow, until the only way into heaven is a narrow path underneath a blue billow cloth. And by this time, all the rocks in the backpack will be eliminated, and also the backpack. The only thing that will be left are the scriptures in the hands of the participant, who now can enter under the blue billow cloth. And at the end of the blue billow cloth, he bows down in worship. The idea is that this activation will help make us aware that we all have to examine ourselves daily to make sure that we are on the path that is acceptable that is the acceptable worship, that we are worshiping in spirit and in truth. Okay, thank you.